Hey there, welcome to Clever Real Estate's YouTube channel. I'm your host, Danetha Doe. Each year, Clever matches thousands of home buyers and sellers with vetted, top-rated real estate agents. In this quick video, you'll learn how much money you need to have in savings in order to buy a home. And I'll share 3 clever insider tips on how you can save money when you buy a home. One of these tips can put $1,000, $1,500, $2,500 cash back in your pocket. I don't know about you, but an extra $2,500 sounds real good right about now. And who doesn't want to get paid to buy a home? Keep watching this video so that you can learn all of these clever insider tips on how you can save money when you buy a home. If you're thinking about buying your first home, one of your biggest questions is probably, how much cash do I need to have in the bank to buy a home? When you buy a home, you'll need to come up with the cash to cover both the down payment and closing costs. Most financial experts will say you need 20% of the home price in cash in order to cover the down payment. The remaining 80% will come from a loan, the mortgage that you get from a bank. In the United States, the median home price is roughly $450,000. So right now, the down payment on a home would be roughly $90,000, 20% of the median home price. In addition to the down payment, you'll need to cover the closing costs. Typically, closing costs range from 3 to 6% of the home price. For easy numbers, in this case, let's say the closing costs come up to $23,000. So you're looking at $90,000 plus $23,000, a total of $113,000 in cash in order to buy your first home. If that sounds like a lot of money, it's because it is. Honestly, between you and me, it is absurd to think that the average American, whatever that means, is supposed to magically have 6 figures just casually sitting in their bank account, which, by the way, is earning no interest because the interest rates here in the United States are absolutely terrible. But I digress. Let's get back to this video and back to you learning how to save money when you buy a home. The 20% down payment rule of thumb is not a hard, fast rule. There are a lot of ways to pay less, much less on your down payment, like as low as 3%. Here are a couple of clever insider tips to help you reduce your down payment cash outlay. Clever tip number 1, check with your local state and city government to see if they have down payment assistance programs. For example, the city of Santa Clara in the state of California has the Empower Homebuyers SCC program. This is where they give you a loan for 17% of the down payment cost if you can come up with the other 3%. And the best part is that this loan is at a 0% interest rate if you meet certain requirements. There are programs like this all across the country in various cities. Sometimes they are state-run. All you have to do is a quick Google search in your area to find these programs, or check out our articles down below. We've compiled these various programs across the country within these articles to make it easier for you to find out about these opportunities to lower your down payment costs. Clever tip number 2, talk to your lender, likely your bank, about loan options that require a smaller down payment. For example, the FHA loan only requires a 3.5% down payment if you have a credit score above 580. If you have a credit score below 580, but it's above 500, then you will likely need a down payment of 10%. For all the requirements and criteria related to the FHA loan, check out the link down below in the description. And now for the clever insider tip that I know you've been waiting for, how you can get $1,000, $1,500, maybe even $2,500 cash back when you buy a home. It's called a home buyer rebate. If you find a realtor that offers rebates, this can save you thousands of dollars when you buy a home. There are a few states that do not allow for home buyer rebates. These states include Alaska, Kansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Missouri, Oregon, Oklahoma, and Tennessee. So if you live in one of those states, unfortunately, you can't take advantage of these rebates. At Clever, we've researched more than a dozen national and regional home rebate companies and combed through thousands of customer reviews to figure out which brands have the biggest savings and the best overall value. There are two kinds of home buyer rebate programs. One is closing cost credits and the other is cashback refunds. Closing cost credits often promise the biggest savings, but that may not actually be the case. This is because your realtor can't guarantee the full rebate amount because closing cost credits comes with complicated restrictions and they also require lender approval. On the other hand, cashback refunds don't always advertise the largest savings, but the full rebate amount is always guaranteed on eligible purchases. You get the cash after closing, which means that your loan situation isn't affected and it won't require lender approval like with the closing cost credits. Anytime the lender has to approve something, it can delay the home buying process. And with cashback refunds, you don't need the lender's approval. Call me biased, but I believe Clever Real Estate has the best home buyer rebate program in the nation. We have one of the biggest savings and best overall service of any of the brands that we've researched. And service does matter when you're making possibly the biggest purchase of your life. When you work with us, buyers in eligible states earn a cashback refund of up to 0.5% of the purchase price. On a home that's priced at $450,000, you're looking at a cashback refund of $2,250. And because it's a cashback refund, there's no restrictions on how you can spend it. So hashtag treat yourself. And as I mentioned earlier, our customer service is way better than any of those other brands, even the brands that advertise a larger rebate. At Clever, we have licensed concierge team members that handpick agents for you. And these agents come from traditional brokerages like Century 21, Coldwell Banker, so you don't have to worry about any service trade-offs. In fact, you'll get the same quality service and you'll get a cashback refund. I know our program sounds too good to be true, but it is true and it is that good. If you're interested in learning more, just give us a call or hop on our website and leave us a message. We'd love to help you find the home of your dreams and save money in the process. And that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single video. See you next time.